What's up, chat? Do you expect somebody else? Certainly not me, you know. The idiot with a penchant of doing weird and somewhat sayings, right? You weren't expecting me, right? What would you expect me? I have done nothing wrong. But tonight we're going to be talking about something that kind of upsets me a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. Extremely much. It concerns me. Concerns me a lot. It makes me just want to fight. So, it is with today that we will have a lot of confusion. Read through a lot of finger pointing. And try to stay sexy while doing it. That's right, it's me, the Jackie. And that is wrong, we are not streaming Minecraft. Twitch, you're being a naughty. To be fair, I've been having this problem with Restream lately. Okay, so I am streaming something other than... Okay, stream elements just being weird. Probably because I switched to meld. But yeah, today I think it's time that we start talking about the problem in the room, so to speak. The issue, as it were. Those that I do not associate with, and I mostly follow for the laughs they give me. Sorry, gang, I had to put myself in the private recording room today. Because I don't want just anybody to jump in and tell me that I'm being mean. Not again, anyways. Originally, I was going to do this in video format, but I'm being a little lazy today, and a lot of my list I have to scroll for. So, let's get to the browser wrong scene. Change what you're grabbing. Oh, obviously, I don't want to show that page. That page is dirty and unclean. That's why it's not working. I am an idiot. Okay. It seems she wants to work today. Oh my gosh. That being said, my screen's actually huge. Alright, that's supposed to work, supposedly. Gotta do some finagling a little bit. We got a border going on, look at that. It's almost like I'm a professional or something. Not really. God, I've got to get this all set up.
Person here who is a big fan, very big fan of giving children puberty blockers. Trans people will never leave kids alone. We want trans kids to be trans and give them the education and care we desperately needed when we were younger. Stop making it so difficult for us to be part of society. It is not transphobic to not want kids to transition. This is not transphobic. This is normal.
And it's always like so interesting that these people are like obsessed with age of consent, with like
That's enough.
So I wasn't even planning to post this, but this genius decided to make a whole video about Asman, and then I witnessed the biggest self-report in human history. This individual claims little children should be able to consent to life-altering hormone therapy because at the same time they cannot not consent going through puberty. I'm at a loss for words.
when I, for example, talk about consent, the same with me saying if a trans kid cannot consent to HRT, then why can they consent to puberty? How does that work? And I don't want to allow something they could regret. If they can't consent to HRT, if they can't decide which puberty they want to go through, how do you, like, justify forcing them through puberty?
These retards are gonna get gay marriage repealed. Oh, and this is a person tweeting about me. Trans kids exist. I was one. I was not groomed into this. People like Asmongold get millions of views spreading hatred and denying our existence, while stories of trans adults and children are being suppressed.
So, yeah, basically, this is just Asmongold clips. Not a huge fan of Asmongold. I'll be honest with you. The Roach King is a little bit disgusting. Not like, you know, somebody wanting to up on his dick for the money. I don't care. But the dude has some significant points to put out here. He is being honest about it. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Navarra sounds like Klaus from American Dad, and that's being nice, actually. I have heard a lot more anger and vitriol put towards this person. That does not mean I want you to attack her or anything like that. That would be fucking stupid. You know? But at the same time, Navarra is a bit of a problem when it comes to the communities that we're involved in. Like that of the trans. I don't think kids should be given any kind of puberty blockers or anything like that because they're fucking kids. They don't know anything. And, of course, obligation, I'm going to be called a fake tranny. Boo-hoo. So, let's continue on with this, because it's kind of funny to me. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it's fucking funny. This one's going to be a screenshot. Jeez, I wonder why people call Kershey and her community Nazis. Be the way. Isn't this the anime character that's literally evil? Only in the American version of it. In fact, I forget what it's called. And communists don't have a soul. What is Tanya the Evil? Not Tanny. I forget. Japanese name. Yojo Shinka, which translates to the military chronicles of a little girl, which is based loosely on the World War I time period, right? So I wouldn't call them necessarily Nazis. I would call them for the glory of the great empire of Germany. And the actual comic, or the actual manga itself, as well as the anime, because I've seen both, deal with a person who grew up in Japan that was isekai'd due to his unfaith in God. But yeah, you can tell how media inept I am. My media literacy, I'm sorry, is just getting terrible these days. It would seem. She's basically the Hitler replacement of that universe. Right-winger can see or consume media. Sick, actually. It's so great to me that stuff like this keeps getting posted. And I haven't even gotten to the Twitter stuff yet, you know? So, one of the other sick concepts here, and which everybody knows I'm trans, right? It's not public knowledge. You don't need to transition to be trans. Okay? Trans kids will always exist if you get rid of trans healthcare. And of course, the same old, touchy. All the people riding the dick. I'm not even gonna get into the replies, I don't even feel like getting into the quotes because it's just what it is. And of course, she's getting battered in the freaking comments of this shit, man. It's so great. You love to see it, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, all she is doing is pushing. All she does is bring the trans community back, This is back from being publicly acceptable into this realm of where we're not. And it's so annoying. It is extremely annoying. And just to talk about the dick riders that follow her around, and yes, I am literally going to call them dick riders. You can get over at YouTube. Get the fuck over it. This explains the harassment, I guess, and yes, denying trans care. Everything she says is about trans care. I keep seeing people claim, yet I see no other receipts. Hi! I'm literally calling her out because I am so sick of this person destroying the community. Like, dear fucking God, can we stop? It's sickening. I don't hate anybody, but this is getting fucking ridiculous. And of course, anytime somebody attacks Kershey or anything like that, we have more ass censors. It's so funny. Where's the lie? Which, this is about Kershey, right? Where's the lie? The fact that you think this is normal yet puberty. I never said to stop puberty altogether. Going through. Yeah, no one cares except that you want to harm young people. See, that's what I have a problem with, is all the deck riders. Am I out of touch? No, it's the balloon that's wrong. I think everybody's out of touch. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse, fam. And it's starting to show a little bit of what's going on in the VTuber community as a whole, Like, Yami, I don't know how you fucking pronounce her name. Not somebody I really want. There's a... You see, that's the thing. All these people are just questionable at best. I don't know why. I don't know why we even care. Why do we even care, chat? Oh yeah, I don't know why we care. Why do we care, chat? What's the fucking point, right? But this has sparked kind of one of the worst feuds in gamer history. I mean, VTubing history. It's getting bad. It's getting worse. And, you know, it's just gonna keep going. Breaking, misgendering is now a crime in Colorado. Governor Cole signed HR 1312 into law Friday. This is a good thing, according to Naira. I don't think so, because honestly, if you're going to make me use somebody's correct pronouns, I'm probably not going to use their correct pronouns. That's just how I am. I'm a bit of an ass. I'll admit it, you know? Oh, and it doesn't get much better for anybody. Let's actually go... You can tell how low budget I am. I did spell her name right? No, there's an S. I got it right that time. Fire smuggle on a giveaway. Kershey plus she's going to have a friend. Fuck yeah. And I'm loving the fact that Kershey is actually bouncing back from it. But I gotta go to her account. There is this one little bit of thing. I know I'm not verified, leave me alone. Oh, she actually did something today. It's Troopers Dank Dent Gym stream. But there's obviously some things going on in her life. I love how they went after her for her nails when those are just like, she might have a little extra fat on them, but that's fine. I've seen enough anime. Where is it? As it heard. This on May 21st. Due to the current situation, I may have to cancel or delay streams this weekend. I am unsure exactly how things will shake out, but I have to prioritize my safety. I don't want to leave people in the dark, so this is just a heads up in case last minute change of streaming plans happen. That means that there is a possibility that there is somebody outside her house, somebody that has doxed her, somebody that has told information about her that should not be public on anything. I'm glad that she was able to stream today, but it is what it is. And it's only getting worse. I mean, it's only going to get worse. Oh man, dead air for a minute. Sorry guys. I'm losing my mind. I'm not feeling 100% and this stream probably shouldn't have happened today. But I also need to stream, you know, keep that affiliation rank for a platform that actively hates me. I'm not saying which one. Who's y'all? This has 0 likes and I can speak for both Sophia and me that we're both immediately blocking him. And he said, no, who the fuck? Oh, wait. Now let's talk about much deeper, larger volume of actual Nazis on your sides. Hershey is a bad person. I bet you're running hate campaigns and making shit like this. Oh yeah, I haven't even checked Blue Sky in a long time. I bet you they are running the hate campaigns out of Blue Sky. It's kind of funny. Honestly, it's kind of damning. And why is it every time that there's VTuber fucking drama going on, Bent's in the center of it? Anybody ever fucking notice that? Bent's always in the center of it? Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What's wrong with you? I'm still learning how to do things, I'm sorry. I got some new setup stuff, but I'm still learning. Like, what does what? Was that not cool? I somersaulted. Whee! I'm still learning how to do stuff with this new setup. It's a bit weird for me. I have my hands turned off because, well, they were glitching out at a minute ago. But, yeah, no, the Kershi Drama Llama is just getting deeper, and it's one of those things that I am not a huge fan of, you know? It's just getting worse and worse, and quite honestly, it shouldn't be. But every time I turn around, somebody else is attacking her community and learning that, well, her community's not that bad. A community that I might add, I've been hanging out with a little bit here lately. And while I don't feel like showing my Discord on mine, you know, for reasons, some of my messages might be a little bit sensitive. And some people might find out about how much time I spend where I'm at and all that stuff. I can tell you that I've actually been enjoying my time in the Princess's Little Party Hour area. A lot of good memes, a lot of good discussions. Some are harassing the Jannies, as you do. But yeah, her Discord's pretty chill. And it's not like I hide the fact that I'm a trans girl, you know? It's not like I care to hide the fact that I'm a trans girl. But I've been hanging out there and it's pretty lit. I like it. It's just what it is, you know? Compared to some of the other places I've gone, some of the other places I am, it's not that bad. But it is kind of interesting. It is kind of interesting. When we talk about the beef. And yes, this beef all started with Navarra. A tweet about Kershi that ultimately influenced a Vice VTuber by the name of Anna Valens, or Anal Violence as I have been apt to call her, to write a hit piece. That hit piece is cloned and copied several times. Boring technical bullshit of a fucking journalist. Kinda sucks, you know? It's people shouldn't be all tortured all the time. But we allow ourselves to be because it's funny, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's dumb, if you ask me. I don't know why, it's just dumb. It's retarded. We got this music just pumping out, you know, making us all feel jolly and good, and I'm still learning how certain features of my stuff works, you know. I'm still learning how some of this actually does stuff. It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. it looks like we even have further updates in this since the last time I read on it. This has been a while. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been a minute. But it looks like Vice has been removing the articles in question. They've been taking down the hit pieces. So,
Victory.
we get a victory. But that doesn't mean that we're out of the woods. It's only going to get, like I said, more dumb and retarded. I mean... I know you have some more that I have too. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems funny to me that all these people are nuts about all of this craziness going on. So dumb. Meanwhile, I'm just out here living my best life. Well, the best I can, considering I really feel like ass. But, you know, it is what it is. Soon I will be unbranded by the Restream logo. Soon. Oh. I don't know how I did that. That was weird. But, yeah, it's just been one of those things. I wonder if it broke, and that's the issue I'm having. I do stream at a very high rate, so. And it could be. It could be. I suppose. No, I'm still streaming. Alright. Just like I said, I was trying to play this out for an hour, but I just really haven't had time to do so. I had to do more research and reading on these people, but it doesn't stop me from exploring the timeline of Twitter, right? And yes, I'm using Opera GX. You can get over it. I only care about Nirvana. Like saying, I have gender dysphoria, I realized that I could never be a girl, so I just accepted it. I feel bad for him reading this. Just accept who you really are. I dream of being a pretty girl, so what? I know if it never happened, I accept myself for who I am, a dude. Dude, I accept you for the pretty girl, or the pretty pink princess that you are inside. I'm gonna be honest with you. Entity Glitch 8492. I accept you for the pretty princess you are inside, okay? So how about you accept yourselves, or who you are, instead of living into delusions of someone else? Gender isn't about what's in your pants. It's much deeper than that. It's down to your mindset. Find it, hide from it, it's fine. It's not. Bitch, please. I am the most girly girl in the world. Every time I mention conversion therapy, like I said, a lot of this is just hope. There's constant scope. People like this moment don't even know anything about the Trevor Project, and people like them are the reason that Trevor pisses me off. Right? Transphobes. Always the same, and I'm tired of it. YouTube literally tried your video is dangerous based off the Trevor Project. Trevor Project conversion therapy refers to it as credited. Funny. I love how they're accusing people of using bots. I'm just going down one freaking thread of their Twitter. That's the problem here. Like, this is dumb. Of course. Celebrating this. The rat girl that got mass fucking reported. What do you know? These people just really have no sense of fucking who they are or anything like that. And they're all screaming it's this person's fault or everything's fault. We just can't stop winning, gamers. Fuck you, you know? You're nothing important. All you've done, Nara, Narvara, however you pronounce your name, all you've ever done is hurt the trans community as a whole. That's all you ever do. That's all you've ever done. And that's all you're out to do. Is you keep hurting people like me. People who used to have a lot of friends, a lot of connections within multiple places, but apparently it's not enough for you. You know? People that celebrate rules that make society even more harsh and toxic to people like me. You know, a tranny who's not obsessed with minors. Doesn't care about sex. Jesus fucking Christ. Me. You know, Jackie Wolf. Anyways, fuck you guys. I'm tired. I need to lay down or something. This is a short stream, and I apologize. I'm mostly seeing what all I can do with Meld Studio, and I figure I would talk about some of the things that are on my chest this week. I may do this in video format going forward, because it's a lot easier to put this on the pressure switch.